Wuthering Waves is a fantastic game. However, just like any other game, it has completely baffling and destructive problems that will surely be its demise sometime down the line. I come as a messenger of truth and revelation to shine a holy spectral frazzle of light on these accursed problems that rock the game and, dare I say, ruin it. Let us begin with the flying elephant in the room. With the 2.0 patch, we gained the ability to fly. Because it's cool, and other reasons such as, I don't know, we could just fly now because, well, it's fucking cool. That's awesome. But we can only do it in Renacida. What the fuck, Kuro? What exactly is stopping us from flying in 1.0? What's the excuse here? What's the reason for making exploration, farming, and just general movement feel like shoving a pineapple up your ass? Don't get me wrong, it's miles ahead of the competition even back in 1.0, but the contrast between that and 2.0 makes it feel like you're nerfing yourself. As if you deliberately decided your legs would begin to atrophy if you didn't give them enough use, and one must stay physically active in order to prevent a severe case of obesity. Too bad that logic don't work, cause fat people don't exist in the world of anime. Or at least, they shouldn't. So again, what's the excuse here? Is there a no-fly zone over Huanglong and we'll get shot out of the sky with AA guns and jet fighters? Will Mount Firmament's time dilation, inflation, deflation hit us like a ton of bricks, cause we're zooming way too fucking fast and we just turn to dust soon as we fly for 3 fucking seconds? Do the Black Shores have a no-flight policy for their employees? Hell, maybe we set that up ourselves in the past as head honcho. We just can't remember that like we can't remember anything fucking else. Wait, no. I have the answer, and you might be surprised. The problem is that the flight system uses a sophisticated fuel mechanism that is only powered by authentic spaghetti carbonara. The chow mein of Jingzhou and hashtag not Chinese dumplings of Hangzhen are simply incompatible with the Italian fuel tanks of Renacida. We almost got flight into Black Shores, but goddamn Alto, that fucking goober, he decided to put cream and bacon in his carbonara, which would make you detonate if you tried to fly with that shit. Please, Kuro, fix this ASAP. You're Chinese, for fuck's sake. I'm sure you can make some egg fried rice fueled flight system or something. I don't know. Don't let the Italians hog all the flight. Look at real life. They don't even have their own army. Moving on though, we have a very glaring and very good looking problem, though not nearly as good looking as he is edgy. Kalkaro. Who the fuck is this guy and why is he in the game at this point in time? With 30 playable characters in the game, Kalkaro along with Dan Jin have precisely 0 screen time at any point in the game. The only place I could find them is in footage of the closed beta test, and most people haven't seen that shit. At least Dan Jin is from Huanglong and a bit of a loner wanderer type of character. Other than the edginess they have in common, Dan Jin being more of a wolf in sheep's clothing and Kalkaro being Sephiroth's biggest fan, they are very much opposites as far as their presences should go. Kalkaro over here is from the New Federation, a place that gets very little mention in the game. There's like one line or so from Mortefi in the actual game, who is also from the New Federation. But that's not a big deal. What is a big deal is that Kalkaro is the leader of an international mercenary company. So what the fuck is he doing in Huanglong on his lonesome? There's a very off-the-cuff throwaway mention about how, because of reasons unspecified, blah blah blah, kablamo, he's in Huanglong. So why is that? Is he on fucking vacation? Was he stressed out and had to go lone wolf to take the edge off? He ain't going to be successful with that endeavor, not with that fucking character design. A character like him, based on everything we know about him, which isn't that little if you can be bothered to do some reading, should have a hell of a lot more presence in the narrative than what he currently does, which is none. Everything about him honestly screams that Kuro had no fucking clue what they were doing with him. Whether it's his obtuse playstyle, the skill floor that is higher than some character's ceiling, or the fact that he's one of the 2 characters that doesn't even show up once in a cutscene in any content. The only purpose Kalkaro serves is a noob trap for wasting your 5-star selector cause he's by far the most appealing character on that banner, and it's not even remotely fucking close. I mean seriously, the 5-star standards are 3 children, 1 6 out of 10 waifu, and him. But I guess if you follow anime rules, you'd know that the 2 girls are the best characters on that banner by far, and it's not close. Children, after all, are always stronger than grown men in anime. All in all, Kuro is such a bizarre character on so many levels. I hope that he gets a proper relaunch at some point, story and gameplay wise. But honestly, I think Kuro is just going to pretend he doesn't exist, just like the rest of us will. In a crisp shift of direction, what the fuck is stamina and why is it in the game? These superpowered people that can create crystals out of thin air and use them to create ice guns that could fix global warming itself, incinerate a sonorosphere from the inside out, wield the power of a celestial fucking dragon, be the cause of a countrywide power outage, or is literally a fucking EXE. You're saying these folk have a cardiovascular system that for arbitrary reasons will turn into my real life one? Are these characters sneaking in packs of smokes between cutscenes? If I decide to put Yoo-hoo on the field who hasn't seen grass since I got her, will I catch her smoking a fat fucking blunt? These people can't hold on to their glider for too long or they'll get tired? What? Where the fuck does that fatigue vanish into once I plunge attack from outer space like an Infernal from Warcraft and negate all of the fall damage? Their arms get tired, but the legs? Just apply anime flash and style and they're literally immune to damage? Some characters are sprinting, jumping, running up 90-degree walls, doing somersaults and fighting in general while wearing frilly dresses and heels like they're about to give you the biggest ooh la la on Valentine's. But God forbid they do a light sprint in the middle of battle. That right there is a couple bridges too far, bucko. I can bring paintings to life, but please, don't make me run for 3 seconds in stressful situations. Hey Verena, how about you spawn some more plants? We have a serious shortage of oxygen in Solaris. And while we're on the topic of arbitrary meters, now in 2.0 we have wings that get tired too. Their meter is a completely separate one, so it's not even the characters getting tired. It's the wings. They're also clearly on 2 packs a day. What's the explanation here? Is it a fuel thing again? Does the ragu need to recharge? Did we run out of bolognese and it needs a second or 2? Are there some kind of fuel impurities? Did Alto's dumbass wash up on the shores of Rinascita and spike the carbonara fuel supply with the Gordon Ramsay special?
Fresh peas, fresh frozen.
And let's do one more, just for fun. Why the fuck do bosses have respawn timers? I ask again, why do bosses have fucking respawn timers? Better yet, why are they so retardedly long? What's the excuse with this one? Prevent overfarming? Doesn't sound like a concern considering instance bosses can be farmed extremely quickly. You can be the weakest 2-pump chump on the face of the fucking earth and you'll still last longer clapping IRL cheeks than these bosses do when clapping their cheeks instead. Once you kill a boss that has a timer, you have 2 options. Go do literally anything else while you wait, and I don't mean in-game. If you're a Coomer, you can go open a bunch of porn tabs, goon while the boss respawns, slide back in the game, kill the boss, and you'll still be at full fucking mass by the time you return to the gooning. Or you can do something in the game. I don't know, maybe you like picking flowers and can channel your inner anime girl in a dramatic, heart-wrenching romance with cinematic angles and piano music. Maybe farm some other echoes in the open world, but as soon as you're done genociding the Discord population around the boss, you're gonna be looking at a lot of loading screens going back for the boss you want to farm. This is mitigated in Rinascita due to flight, which makes the process somewhat more tolerable, though the problem remains. You can also start sequence clapping every boss in the open world and enjoy an even more loading screen focused gaming experience. These respawn timers are beyond fucking retarded. 2 fucking minutes? Go fuck yourself. What, you think I need a minute or 2 to figure out whether I want to spend some wave plates on boss mats? Just let me reset the boss instantly. No compromises, cause I don't want to wait 15 seconds fucking either. It's a retarded limitation. Fuck it, let me turn on boss rush and he'll continue to respawn 50 times automatically as soon as he dies if that's what I fucking want. Cause getting hit with a loading screen even in the instance fights remains fucking annoying, even if it's not nearly as bad as the stupid respawn timers.